The mountains of the world may seem like beautiful havens, but some of them hide dark secrets, filled with stories of terror and death. For centuries, these peaks have claimed the lives of adventurers, their souls forever trapped in the icy winds and perilous cliffs. Today, we uncover the top 5 most dangerous mountains, each haunted by chilling histories of climbers lost to their fates. Our first stop is K2, the Savage Mountain. Standing at 28,251 feet, K2 is infamous for its brutal conditions and staggering death rate. It's said that those who dare to summit K2 become haunted by the mountain itself. In 2008, a terrifying disaster struck as climbers found themselves trapped by a vicious storm. 11 climbers perished that day, but it's not just the storm that claimed them. Survivors later spoke of strange, ghostly whispers in the wind, as if the mountain itself was calling the climbers toward their doom. Some claim that the spirits of the lost souls continue to haunt K2, waiting for the next victim to wander into their grasp. Next, we journey to Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world at 29,032 feet. While its towering beauty and status as the ultimate goal for climbers may draw adventurers from all over the globe, its allure hides a brutal history. More than 300 climbers have lost their lives attempting to reach the summit, but Everest has a dark secret. The bodies of the fallen never leave. One of the most haunting aspects of Everest is the green boots, a body that has remained on the mountain for over 20 years. This climber's body is a grim marker for those on their final approach to the summit. But Everest doesn't just take the body, it steals the soul. It's said that climbers report seeing shadowy figures in the snow, lost souls watching from the darkness. Some have even claimed to hear faint whispers, urging them to turn back. Or else. Moving on, Annapurna ice stands at 26,545 feet and is infamous for its lethal combination of technical difficulty and unpredictable weather. With a fatality rate of nearly 32%, it is one of the most dangerous peaks in the world. But what makes Annapurna truly terrifying is the belief that the mountain has a thirst for blood, one that it will stop at nothing to satisfy. In 2014, an avalanche claimed the lives of 43 trekkers, burying them in an instant. Their souls are believed to have been swept away by the merciless mountain. Locals claim that Annapurna doesn't just kill climbers, it feasts on their souls, drawing them into a never-ending cycle of death and despair. It's said that climbers who perish here are doomed to wander the mountain's slopes for eternity. Now, we come to Nanga Parbat, known as the Killer Mountain. Standing at 26,660 feet, it is a place that has claimed many lives over the years. But what makes it truly chilling is the history surrounding its deadly allure. In 1953, climber Herman Buhl achieved the first ascent of Nanga Parbat, but his success came at a harrowing cost. Buhl's descent turned into a nightmare. Alone and disoriented, he began to hear strange voices calling out to him from the depths of the mountain. Some believe that he was drawn by the spirits of climbers who had perished before him. The mountain, they say, has a life of its own, a life that feeds on the souls of those who dare to challenge it. In 2013, A brutal attack on the base camp resulted in the deaths of 10 climbers, and many locals believe it was the mountain's spirits exacting their revenge on intruders. Those who survived Nanga Parbat often speak of feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, as though the mountain itself is alive and watching them. Lastly, we arrive at Mount Makalu, the fifth highest peak in the world, standing at 27,766 feet. It's one of the most difficult mountains to climb, with steep slopes and treacherous ridges. But climbing Makalu isn't just a physical challenge. It is an eerie psychological ordeal, with climbers reporting a deep sense of being followed, as if the mountain is silently watching their every move. In 2006, an avalanche swept through Makalu's slopes, killing 8 climbers. Survivors speak of a strange feeling, as though the mountain took something from them, something that can never be returned. It's said that the spirits of those lost in the avalanche still linger on the mountain, whispering in the wind, waiting for the next climber to enter their domain. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more chilling stories from the world's most haunted places. Remember, some mountains are better left untouched.